Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wrestling Conference. I'm Dwayne.
Alan.
Jeff.
Justin.
And thank you for watching the Wrestling Conference. God damn it.
That was funny.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and follow the Wrestling Conference. All right, so Alan have went to the AEW show. Alan, so take it away. Let us
it was
know.
fun.
How was it?
Oh, it was really fun. And the show was very long. They have a dark, then it's Dynamite, and then it's Rampage. So we should definitely all go.
Wait, hold up. They have a dark match? Like, I mean, they had AEW dark?
Yeah, like AEW dark. Yep.
Wait, so hold on. So what time did you get there?
Yo, we got there like around almost 7. And then at like around 7, that's when they started like dark, like AEW dark. And then after that, and then like around 8, Dynamite started. And then once Dynamite finished, they started fixing the ring, and they were like, "Oh, stay tuned for Rampage." And it's a lot. It's a lot of wrestling.
4 hours.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's a lot of wrestling.
More. Yeah,
All I gotta say is, freaking those people. All I gotta say is those people, they hate CM Punk. I was not booing CM Punk. I wanted to see everything, and they were booing CM Punk. I don't know why.
Alan, the reason why they was booing CM Punk, because you gotta remember the beef between him and MJF was in Long Island. So CM Punk knows, but CM Punk knows in Long Island they don't like him because that's MJF country. That's his town.
Oh
so
man,
they're gonna hate him.
Yo, when MJF came out, you would have sworn he was Stone Cold Steve Austin. The reception that he got, it was crazy.
So he's Jesus in Long Island.
Oh, yeah, yes, he is, Jeff. He's Jesus. Wow. He's Stone Cold. He's Stone Cold, The Rock, and Triple H all in one. They were going crazy. I was like, "This." I even said, "I'm like, there's a gas leak in this place. What the hell is going on here?"
Zorroland. Yeah, they were booing Warlow and everything.
Oh yeah, because he said it. He kept saying, "Okay, people, when Warlow talk, let's not boo," and he kept going like that.
Yeah, he kept winking. Yeah,
he kept winking. And as soon as he gave her the microphone, oh man, forget it.
No, I actually liked that segment a lot. It was like one of the only contract signings I've ever liked.
I mean, it was kind of cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it and stuff like that. So that was amazing.
How was
Go, Jeff. No, good. You got a question.
How was Adam Cole versus Dax Hardwood live?
Oh man, it was awesome. Everybody was just into it. Everybody was yeah. Oh yeah, and when CM Punk was talking, I don't know if you guys heard it in the TV, but everybody was saying, "Fuck your pizza."
Wow. Okay. I did not see that on TV.
They were shouting that super loud. So wow. I forgot to ask you if you guys heard that. But
that wasn't audible on TV.
Yep. we did not hear that. We did not hear that.
Not at all.
Yeah, when he was talking, they kept going, "F your pizza." Yo, man, like everybody, the whole arena was saying it. And I was like, I'm gonna ask the guys if they heard that, because that was insane. It was super loud.
So what was the reaction of Hangman Page?
Oh man, they loved him. They gave him a proper ovation.
Yeah.
When he flicked him off, oh man, everybody just exploded.
Yeah, because that was because the way because CM Punk did his finisher.
Shot.
Yeah,
man, we didn't even get to see the GTS. I was like, damn, son.
No, yeah, I was surprised he actually finished John Silver with the buckshot.
Oh man, John Silver was like, I will say he was like a young Rock, because they was just going crazy for it. They were shooting the heck out of him.
And that match was cool too.
Oh, that match was really cool. People keep forgetting that John Silver can wrestle.
Yeah.
So what about the Jericho Society?
Oh man, everybody was that was fun. As soon as he came out, everybody started singing. You already know how it is. Everybody was singing. I didn't sing because I don't like your song. So I recorded it. Everybody was having fun. They were singing and they started talking. And you know, Jericho, he's like, "Yeah, shut up. I'm a wizard. I'll throw a fireball in your face." He's a wizard now. Voice of the wizard.
All right. So if you had to pick, what was the best thing out of that night in AEW?
Well, of course the match between Adam Cole and Drax, CM Punk, and of course Darby Allin and Jeff. Because as soon as he climbed the stairs, everybody we all stand up. We were all standing.
Wow. No, yeah, that was insane. And Darby didn't hesitate. He just leapt off of it.
Oh yeah. When Jeff was climbing, everybody was like, "Oh!" Everybody should stand up.
Like it was crazy. Even Jeff Hardy back in the day used to like take a few seconds to like think about it.
Yeah, now he got up there. He did it. He did the. That was crazy.
That was impressive.
I mean, Darby Allin carried that match though.
All right, so this is for people who actually saw it on TV. What do y'all think about the Darby Allin versus Jeff match?
No, I like them. Yeah, I like the match. I hate it. I don't agree with Jeff Hardy winning.
I agree with Jeff, and the thing is, like, the match shouldn't be a no DQ. That came out of nowhere. That it was supposed to be a regular match, and then when the match started, it's like, oh, it's a no DQ match, and at first I was like, what? I'm like, why? That's what I put. Is Jeff on punishment? Like, why is he wrestling like that?
No. I'm still gonna keep saying it. This man is booking. He's booking Jeff Hardy like his early 2000s.
Oh,
like this is
unnecessary.
Alan, I just wanted to point out. You probably didn't see it at the arena, but on television, Excalibur did mention that. Oh, it's now a no DQ match, like earlier in the show. It did come out of nowhere though, but he mentioned it on TV.
But hold on.
You know what, guys? And like Jeff said, he couldn't even walk. Like every time he will get hit, like he will take like a minute, and then he'll pick up the whatever he got to pick up. But yeah, it was crazy.
Hold on.
The entire match is Darby bouncing around like a ping pong.
Hold on, just to let you know, last week Darby Allin did say in video that he talked to Tony Khan and he wanted it to be a no DQ. He said that's the only way they were able to fight. So this was last week. So it was already known as it was going to be a DQ match anyway.
Oh wow, I don't know. I should wish Darby would have won. Like he needs a big win.
Like, jeez, Adam Cole versus Jeff Hardy.
Yay! All right, so let's get into it. This is, I don't know, how do y'all feel about the Bloodline faction and where it holds its place in history as a group?
I mean,
well, you can say they're right there next to Evolution.
Yeah.
I mean, as titles, but because Evolution's Evolution, you can't recreate that. Evolution was the best, in my opinion. But the Bloodline is they're doing their thing as a group. They got all the titles, so
they're not a replica of the Shield, at least.
Nah.
Because
I mean,
I felt like.
So I mean, it's gonna be hard to gauge because they're still active right now. I feel like a lot of people would hold their push against them. Oh, they got WWE management behind their backs because they are pushed front and center over everybody else. There's no denying that.
Of course.
But the crowd still loves them. So.
Oh yeah, the crowd loves them. I think they're a cool stable. But yeah, like they barely lose. They have everything going for them. They cut excellent promos. Nobody ever one-ups them. They come out on top all the time. They never ever look weak. Like I said, some people might hold that against them. Like even Evolution got one up sometimes.
So Jeff, we gotta say the Usos got better. That's a tag team.
I mean, one of the things I will give them though that you cannot deny is that they do put on good matches.
They're talent's off the roof, man. Whoever they wrestle, they always got good chemistry. Whoever they wrestle with, that's the only thing you cannot say nothing bad about.
All right, so if we had a scale from 1 to 100, where would you put Roman? where would you put Roman Reigns on that list?
On that list, and there's so many teams.
No. I said Roman Reigns.
Oh, Roman Reigns as a champion.
No, just in general.
In general,
where would you put him on that list of 1 through 100?
1 through 100, I will put him top 20.
Dwayne, I will put him top 10.
You put him top 10, Jeff?
A lot of people pretend that Roman just debuted in 2020 with the head of the table stuff, but Roman's been doing good work since like 2016. I know everybody hated him back
Yeah,
then,
with the whole big
but
song.
his matches were generally always good. It was
Top
just
20.
the character that sucked.
Yeah, he always winning and losing and hate that bastard.
No, but the thing about Roman is that Roman is different from the Cena era. Because when Roman did win, because how many championships Roman have?
Championship?
I'm not. What is he like 5-time? I think
4 or 5 times.
4 or
Remember,
5 times.
actually, you know what, Dwayne? You're right because he got screwed over a couple of times.
Yeah. So I don't think him and Seth Rollins don't have. I think it's like probably like 4 or 5. They don't really have a lot of title reigns.
Yeah.
But Roman is different from Cena era because Roman we tolerated. Like we didn't hate Roman for the way we hate Cena.
Hated the fact that he was shelved.
We hated Roman because we wanted Roman to be who he is now. We didn't want to succotash, home, like, all that other stuff. Like it was just weird. And it's like, and everyone kept saying it. This is not Roman. Something is missing. Like you need to get out of that whole cookie cutter PG. Like I want to be friends with everyone. Loves me and stuff like that. So when he finally was able to become the tribal chief, that's why everyone basically was like, "Yo, this is who Roman really is."
Yeah, definitely.
Like, this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted the whole time.
This is like an evolution of the Shield Roman, the one that we started cheering for.
Yeah,
The cool badass one who barely spoke.
Like, and to be honest with you,
when he did start talking.
Yeah. No, the Roman that we used to get, that was John Cena light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was basically trying to be the blueprint of what John Cena was, and that's what he was like. Nah,
it was not working. It was not working.
You can't go through that path. Get the hell out of here. Don't do that. Do not put him in that because it's gonna be bad. And look what he was doing, booing him.
Yeah.
Booing him heavily.
No.
And stuff like that. But to be honest, like I said, I think Roman, like I don't know, on the list, you say
for me, I give him like a top 10 too. Like I don't think he's like a Rock or a Kenny Omega.
Top 20
but like like his title run so far has been unique. Like you had from his little fall that you've seen when he had his whole thing with Brock, where he was like with that time when he lost Roman. Like I liked how it showed he was losing control of things, but it was subtle. You know what I'm saying? Like his expressions and things is very good. Like he shows like he's more invested in this version of who he is than he was before. You know, like you said, like he was in a cookie cutter. He was going by a script. A lot of his words didn't seem natural. When he did try to make it natural, those were times where we did like it. You know, as I like to call it, the road rage Roman, where he used to like just call people bitches and shit. But But yeah, I like this. I think it's good. I think he's better than Cena at this point because like he did that. He jumped out there and like, all right, I'm not gonna be faced all the time. I'm gonna do this heel thing. You know, as for Cena, like, nah, I'm not gonna do it no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay face. I'm gonna stay who I am, you know. So and it's working. It's working. It's working for him. It's working for his cousins. You know, the matches, like we said, is like they've to me, they've been a bit better because they've been more than one dimensional, more than like, okay, like Roman's probably going to get this, you know. Now it's like, oh shit, is he going to get it? Is he going to keep it? You know, so I like what's going on.
I think the only issue with this reign right now, though, is that he doesn't have anyone to feud with.
That's the main problem.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up, Jeff, because yesterday on SmackDown, he said that. He goes, yo.
Oh,
he goes, yo, I smashed them all. He goes, every person you put in front of me, I smashed them. He goes, he's like, it's literally nobody right now that could come at him.
Well, he didn't smash Nakamura. He didn't smash Ricochet. He didn't smash Finn Balor. Only he smashed the Demon. No. The Demon smashed himself. He smashed the Demon. The Demon smashed himself.
But yo,
my thing, we don't like to talk about that.
I know.
My thing is this, and I know in another universe, I said this in the comment when we was writing and stuff like that. I wish
The Demon would have
that
won.
Roman was able to go to other promotions, yo.
Yeah.
Imagine if the bloodline was to show up in AEW or New Japan or
Impact.
GCW or Impact, and he goes to those different promotions and be like, yo, acknowledge me.
But Dwayne, the only thing is, he'd have to get Scott D'Amore and Tony Khan because they're not going to let him be as dominant as he is in WWE.
I think no. Jeff,
Tony Khan
no,
would
Jeff, they
love
would.
that.
Jeff, they would.
Yeah, you know what, Jeff?
Reason?
Jeff, you know what? You know what I'm gonna say? I can't say it because we're live right now, but I'll tell you later.
But yo, but Jeff, they would do it because it will put eyes on their TV. They will sit there and love it. So they will sit there and be like, yo, you want to bash us? Go ahead. You want to say we this and that? Go ahead. Because it will be crazy if they was able to do that, to go to these places and be like, yo, acknowledge, especially with the two titles, the tag titles, and they just go. Imagine the Usos face to face with the Briscoes.
That would require
or the Young Bucks. Yo, imagine that. That would be sick.
Wait. You know what? You know what? We're losing track because it's not gonna happen. The old man will not allow that.
It's not, but that is to not share his belt that he's missing, though. If he's able to go to other places.
Those are dream match scenarios. But however, WWE does have potential, right? Because Roman hasn't feuded with AJ in like 6 years.
Yeah.
Imagine, you know how cool it would be if AJ stood up to the bloodline?
No, because look what he's doing with Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's stuck. He's stuck with Judgment Day. That's why.
Yes, Jeff. I love this. I love the segue, Jeff. Let's bring up Judgment Day. Let's bring it up.
Also, wait. Back to what Justin was saying. You know, we've seen a lot of depth from Roman. That's also why I like this. It's a shame that they ended the Seth feud the way they did because that was actually good.
I know.
That showed a different side to Roman.
Now you know what? I think the old man didn't like that. The old man didn't like both his favorite sons fighting each other. He didn't like that. I mean, there was no winner. The match ended at disqualification, Jeff. That means that the old man doesn't want to see that happen ever.
But Alan, but we all know who the old man's favorite son was, and it wasn't Roman. It was Seth.
I mean, yeah.
Secretly, that's his favorite son.
Wait. That day.
No, I'm talking about his accomplishments. Seth did more than Roman.
Oh, I mean, of course.
He's the longest reigning than Seth, but to be honest with you, his secret son is Seth, but he won't tell Roman that in his face.
I mean, Seth has beat Brock Lesnar twice, like nothing.
Yeah.
The only one, you can say the only one that beat Brock Lesnar clean.
Yeah.
Nice. I like how we talking about Seth because that's my next drink.
Yeah.
Seth versus Cody 3 in the Hell in a Cell.
Seth is obsessed with Cody. That's what it is. He can't be AEW Cody.
No, it's not that. Let me give you a backstory about this drain. I hope they bring it up too. When it was Cody, Dusty, and Goldberg versus
I was gonna say that.
The Shield versus the Shield, Cody pinned Seth.
Yup. So he never beat him. He
never beat him. Never. So, and I'm like,
did they bring this up on TV?
They did.
Yeah.
Or just like a fun
they brought it up. Brought it up. Okay. And then also you gotta understand, guess what? Guess who was the first NXT champion? Seth Rollins.
And
Dusty Rhodes was like, that's one of his favorite wrestlers was Tyler Black.
Oh, wow.
So that's why Cody Rhodes always gonna be like, yeah, my father, you was my favorite, you was my father's student. And stuff like that. So I kind of like that. And to be honest with you, like,
all right, I'm gonna go right now to you, okay?
And the thing is, like, seeing Seth versus Cody, it's not even boring.
Oh yeah, Dwayne, like I actually enjoyed that Shield versus Rhodes Brothers feud from like 2013.
Whoa, hold up, Justin. Sorry, you just brought that up too. The second time they fought, Cody beat the Shield for the titles.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Wait, for the tag titles?
Yeah.
When it was Dean and Seth.
I mean, unfortunately, I have to be negative. The follow-up was stupid. You had
talk about that. That's in the past. But it's just like it's just the history of Cody and Seth. And then, like Alan said, it's true. Seth is obsessed with Cody because he can't beat him.
Damn.
Also, I want to bring something up. Cody is Vince's new favorite son now.
Oh yeah, that's his baby. That's his baby.
Yo.
He gets all the pyro, even though it's a little delayed.
Yo,
Yes,
imagine how twisted is this? Imagine if Vince McMahon really, his character was supposed to have been Seth.
Oh wow.
Imagine if Vince wanted to be like Seth, but he couldn't bring it out. So now Seth is doing it.
That's crazy.
I mean, well,
Seth, the weird suits and all this other stuff.
I mean, Seth's just an imitation of the Joker.
Yeah,
I know.
But so is Vince.
But that's a new thing now. Everybody wants to be the Joker. Hey, even Braun Strowman wants to be the Joker now.
I mean,
that was bad.
I mean, Seth does it well. Don't get me wrong, but it's just a Joker.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it. And I'm not bored. And I literally called it. I know they're going to do a part 3, and I think the third one is the last one.
There's another thing we also called.
Dwayne, tell me about Braun Strowman being the Joker. How was it? Anybody seen it?
I don't know. It was weird.
Jeff, you saw it, Jeff?
Alan, we don't talk about control your narrative on the wrestling company.
Hey guys, you want to know the other thing we also called?
Oh, I'm gonna have to find it and watch it. I need to see it.
You know what the other thing we also called was? Rhea Ripley.
Oh, Rhea Ripley?
Rhea Ripley.
I called it. I was telling you she was gonna join. We knew she was gonna join.
Yeah, the shit was obvious.
Yeah.
So you guys are ready to see the new Balor Club?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Her theme song sounds kind of cool. So
yeah, it does sound kind of cool.
Her new song sounds cool. But this is they got beat up. They got beat up again.
Yeah.
They got beat up.
That's how it is.
Like,
geez, wait, AJ loses matches, and then they join forces and still get beat up?
Yeah, because Finn, I think Finn was fighting Damian Priest, I think, and then he was jumping him. Then AJ Styles came out to be in the corner of Finn, but then they messed it up, and then Edge spared AJ Styles, and then he beat them.
Wow.
So it's like, you still lost.
Wait, so
I don't get it.
Who won the W? Okay, they seem to be building up towards something. Like they need to even the odds or something. So who on the WWE roster can be the third member of this Finn Balor AJ Alliance?
Liv Morgan. It's going to be Liv Morgan.
No, it's going to be Liv. It's going to be Bray Wyatt.
No, it's going to be Liv Morgan, because Liv Morgan have beef with Rhea Ripley.
No, it has to be Ricochet. Come on,
no, because it's 2 dudes and a girl.
They can. Okay. Wait. Rhea's like a man, so she can take it. She's okay. No. I'm telling you right now. On Monday they're gonna have. It's gonna be a 3-way.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be at Hell in a Cell. It's gonna be at Hell in a Cell.
But you know what? Liv Morgan has become better wrestling too. She has become way better now.
She did get better. But I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen. So that means now we're gonna see Liv Morgan doing this now.
I mean,
no,
she wouldn't be the worst member.
No, she wouldn't.
I'm down for it.
I'm not.
Wait, at least you getting TV time, right? It's something new. It's something new.
It's not. I wouldn't have put Selena Vega in that position.
No,
it wouldn't look cool. But Liv Morgan, I'm okay with that pick. Okay. I mean, they didn't pick it, but I'm okay with that.
If it does happen.
All right, so
it's gonna happen.
Let's get into some news.
News.
I don't know if y'all heard, but y'all do know Jonah is gone from Impact.
Oh yeah. He's gone.
He's probably
he didn't sign with nobody yet, right?
No, they didn't renew his contract. His contract was up. They did a Tony Khan and didn't renew it.
Wow. So he might show up in AEW then.
I mean, he could, but it's one of those things where it's like, if WWE got rid of him, right?
Or
it's a sad face on WWE, right? Like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. But when Impact be like, all right, we're not interested no more. Because technically, if you was watching Impact, he wasn't doing much.
I mean, he was being he was being a dominant person.
Yeah, but he wasn't really doing anything. He was beating up a few names, but they wasn't like top names. Like he was going up against like
I mean,
big.
yeah, well, he was beating Alexander. He's like the Impact champion.
They had a really good match. Yeah,
They had a really good match.
but
That was
Dwayne, they probably didn't push him like that because it was a temporary contract.
I think that's what it was.
think
Well, okay, here's the thing about WWE and how other promotions do things. In WWE, they called this poor man up to the main roster. He was having tryout matches. And instead of letting him go back down to NXT, they just cut him.
because WWE don't believe in going backwards. They don't believe like, all right, we brought you here. You know what? Forget it. Go back down there. They don't do that.
What? They let Dolph Ziggler do it.
That's Dolph Ziggler. But I mean,
And
like
then
a person like
do it.
that's been they established. But if you have someone like that, if you can't cut it up here, why would we take you and still use you? It's like, all right, we can't. You can't cut it up here.
He was having
You can
great
go.
matches in NXT.
Yeah, like his gimmick.
He was. No, I agree. He was way better than NXT. But it's like once you get moved up and you can't please the old man, he's not going to sit there and be like, all right, we're going to give you another chance. Go back down there. No, he could be like, you know what? You can't make it on the main roster. Why would I send you back? Forget it. Get out of here.
Well, Dwayne, in his defense, it's not like Dolph Ziggler is making it on the main roster. Nobody cares about that dude.
Who?
Nobody cares about that dude. They haven't cared about him in like 10 years.
So the great question is, could Jonah be the Joker on AEW?
It could be, but I'm thinking I heard before that he wanted to work in New Japan, so who knows?
Yeah, he can still probably do it if he goes to AEW.
I mean, and
he could be the Joker.
Also, New Japan, like that country is right next to his native New Zealand.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I know he expressed a lot of interest in going to New Japan, so it could happen.
All right.
To tell you the truth, I don't even know who's going to be the Joker. A lot of people are saying that it could be Miro.
I mean, Alan, I agree. It could be Miro. A lot of people are suggesting that it's Cesaro.
Oh, Jeff, I'm glad you brought that up because that's going right to my next news.
Yeah.
News on the street is saying that nobody can't afford.
Oh yeah,
Cesaro.
No, I was gonna say that. No, I read that in the news too. It's like nobody can. He's asking for too much money. Nobody can afford him. Yeah. So you know what? Cesaro's gonna be at with Braun Strowman.
Oh shit.
Oh no, he's gonna control his narrative.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, think about it. And I always say this, right? When you come from WWE and you won multiple titles and you've been there for like almost 10 years, of course your money's going to be high. Same thing with Bray Wyatt. Why do you think Bray Wyatt didn't go nowhere? His money's too high. He costs too much.
Braun Strowman too.
Like Braun Strowman's the same way. Like they pay rate is probably more than CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. Like Daniel Bryan probably took a pay cut to go to AEW because he loved wrestling so much. He probably took a pay cut, and he could probably get that back when his contract is up for renewal. He could probably get that back. So that's a smart move. But Cesaro, he want his money up front. Bray Wyatt, nah, I need what I'm owed. Same thing with Braun Strowman. I need what I'm owed. I'm not taking no pay cut. I know what my value is, and this is it. And that's, I'm not mad, but
I mean, what a lot of people are saying? A lot of people saying that Bray Wyatt should go back and Cesaro should go back.
Speaking of no, go Jeff.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. When you read, I first heard about these issues like with Braun Strowman when he was first released, and like news came out that his rates were extremely high.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what these guys are expecting from indie promoters. Like, you want WWE money? What?
Yeah, Jeff. It's like Wayne said. When you been accustomed being treated like a queen, you can't go back to being a peasant.
It's true. It's true.
Get peasant money.
It's true. It's like you mentioned, Gordon. Bryan Danielson probably took a pay cut.
Of course,
because he loves wrestling so much. Moxley admitted that he's made enough money in WWE to live comfortably.
Of course, he said it.
He just wants to be creatively fulfilled.
But they can get that back when they renew their contract. So that's not an issue. But people who just fresh with WWE, wet behind the ears, still got that WWE smell. Nah, I can't afford you.
It's funny that comes from Cesaro because he was an indie guy.
Well,
but
Jeff, he was in the league. He was getting dick for so long, Jeff.
He was getting
Jeff, he was getting sweet cheese every day.
The man was getting pampered. The man is in freaking jet planes every other day, and he's getting pampered and
smoking Cuban cigar.
He playing video games on up, down, down, and that's a lot of work.
He's probably just negotiating with Tony.
Yo, Jeff, he doesn't want to buy no loose 50 cents. He doesn't want no cigarettes.
But hold on. But here's the thing, though. I do have a strong feeling that Bray Wyatt will come back to WWE.
You know what, Dwayne? I agree.
And the reason why I say that is because of what Jeff said in the group chat. His gimmick only works for WWE. It can't work nowhere else.
No, yeah, like if he wants to continue being the Fiend or doing like creepy horror stuff, he needs that multi-million-dollar production team. The only group who can do that right.
Yeah, because if he was to do that in AEW, they don't have the production to do that.
Wait, we're gonna see him running in the ring.
Yeah,
but it won't work and stuff like that. And I do think he's probably taking time off. He didn't burn bridges with WWE. He never said nothing bad about them.
He has criticized them.
He criticized them, but every top superstar does that. But he only criticized them only on I think the character or what he wanted to do or what his ideas was. He only criticized them on that. He didn't say they was trash. They did this to me and that. He only criticized them because of the character or what he wanted the character to do. So
Cesaro hasn't said nothing. He didn't burn no bridges either.
But Cesaro can't say nothing because he's been in WWE for like almost a decade.
Oh no,
almost 10 years in WWE.
The thing with Cesaro was that they couldn't come to terms with a new contract. That was probably, I see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn making that much. I want that too.
Yeah. And Cesaro, did you see in his interview, he said he didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
He said he didn't want to leave. Yeah. He didn't want to leave.
Also, you're going to wait for a little bit and you're going to come back home. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he could do that. He can actually, he can go to Japan. He can go do some Japan stuff.
No, Dwayne,
he can always come back.
He wants to leave money, though, if he goes to Japan. No, look at it. Look at it.
All right, so this is going to be the last. This is going to be the last news of the conference, right? And it's been going on for months, and I'm starting to get tired of this.
What?
To the point where this is starting to be like a troll.
Oh yeah, Marty Scurll. I know it is.
No, I'm not talking about that guy. I'm talking about MJF. They keep saying that he's going to he's leaning to WWE. He's going to go to WWE.
Oh, yeah,
Tony Khan can't afford his contract. He's going to WWE.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Like, yo, my thing is this. I'm at the first time, it caught my attention. The second time, all right, that's cute. The third time, now you're dragging it. You're overdoing it now. I think right now it's becoming an interview thing now. Every time we do these interviews, they always bring it up, and he always says the same thing over and over. If Mr. Khan can't afford me, well, I can always go to Connecticut. And it's starting to get stale to the point where I'm starting to see it. It's a troll thing now.
Dwayne,
he's not leaving.
It's to get heat. These people know their audience. If you mention WWE, if you mention going there, if you mention that you're talking to them, if you think they're putting on a superior product, you're gonna get booed. That's what he's doing.
That's what MJF wants. He's doing his job. Damn, you know what? I thought we were going to talk about Marty Scurll, not that. Damn it. I don't care about MJF.
There's no Marty Scurll's news.
What are you talking about? He's been in Puerto Rico. He's been in AAA. He fought Flip Gordon to see who's real.
Yeah.
Is he real?
He's real.
Flip, I mean not Flip. Marty is.
Marty's real.
Marty won that match, Alan. He's real.
Yeah, he did. So, wait, Flip is not real. Flip is a hologram now. It's funny because every time he goes to a match, and when he's backstage talking to the wrestlers, they be like, "Who are you?" It's me, Flip. You're not Flip.
Speaking of Flip, I was gonna talk about a promotion that Jeff don't want us talking about, but Flip Gordon's in it.
Shoot, Dwayne. Shoot from the hip.
Wait, what promotion? What promotion?
Control Your Narrative.
Oh God, why?
Wait, Flip is there? Oh
Yeah, yeah.
God.
I saw a poster, and he was like kind of like in the middle of it.
Oh, he's the middle. He's the champion.
I don't know, but
He's the Cody of the contrarian.
I don't know. But do you have anything else you want to add?
Well, control narrative. Right? It's like that's not wrestling. That's just some
It's a
Fight
parody
Club
of wrestling.
wannabe thing. It's fight.
Yo,
It's a Fight Club thing. It's wait. Buddy Murphy was saying he went to AEW, so that you already know how bad it is. That's all I gotta say. Buddy Murphy was there for a while, and he left. He was like, you know what, guys? I think I want to make some real money.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's
I'm
weird.
going with
But,
my narrative. My story's finished.
but all right, so we can end it here.
Dwayne,
Oh.
question. So is Tony Khan gonna hire all the ROH originals because all of them are in Impact? You think he's gonna hire them?
No.
Honor no more.
I
Yeah,
don't think so.
that's all of them basically.
I don't think he's gonna hire them. I think like I keep saying this, and I think they're gonna go. ROH is not gonna be on TV. It's gonna be on HBO Max.
It's gonna be
I think-
developmental, like NSC.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that. I think it's gonna be on NXT. It's gonna NXT. It's gonna be on HBO Max. It's probably gonna have live pay-per-views on there. I don't know because to be honest with you, HBO Max don't have anything live, but they could do pay-per-views on there.
You know what? All I care is the library. That's all I want. I don't care what he does with it. I just want to see the library.
Think about it. That's how the network was. The network actually had NXT live. When we watched the takeovers, it was live on the network.
Yeah.
But I think HBO Max can do that. They can do ROH. Actually, you can have it the AEW library, which they don't have a lot of content on it, but you can watch the old stuff.
I wonder ROH.
2 years ago.
I don't care about no damn AEW library. I want the ROH library.
And then you can have ROH will be on there. And then you can have the new ROH that's going to be coming up where you have like new episodes. And then when they do like, and then they could do like their own pay-per-views like Takeover and all the other stuff that would be on HBO Max. I think they can do that on there.
But Tony Schiavone said that they want AEW to have their own streaming device like WWE does, like a network.
On HBO Max, just like Peacock.
But not like that. They want AEW to be like AEW, like the way the network was by itself.
Alan, to be honest with you, they're not big enough to have their own damn network.
I mean,
don't give it no disrespect to AEW, but I'm just saying like they don't have a lot of content to actually have like their own streaming. I think they would probably go like they would probably be like Peacock because by the way, Peacock is its own thing, but they also have WWE there. So I think if you have HBO Max, you could also have your streaming service inside there.
No, yeah, you're right about that. Like if they had that ROH library and they were able to stream it, maybe that'd be a little different. Where you could have like the AEW app individually, because our Ring of Honor has enough content to like, hold up a streaming service.
Yeah. So you can have the library and plus the recent stuff that they had on there too, but it should be up under the umbrella of HBO Max because they like WWE been around for years. They have 1993, 1994, 5, 6, 2000, 2000. That's mad stuff. So everyone will buy it. AEW started 2 years ago.
Oh no, but Dwayne, like I said, if they have the ROH catalog and they're able to upload that, that's enough content to like, hold it up. Like, and I'm not just talking about matches. I'm talking about like promos, sideshows, all that weird stuff.
Yeah, they have everything. That's a lot.
I get it, but to play it safe, it should be up under the umbrella of HBO Max.
Yeah,
because that's their parent. That's their parent company.
Yeah,
it's HBO and Discovery. That's their parent. Just to play safe, it should be up under that banner, and I think it should. No, I mean they parent company is Warner Media, so they should play safe with that. Put everything on there, and I think that will bring more eyes to HBO Max. You have more services on there. If you want to compete with Netflix and Disney and all that other stuff, I think that's the best bet to do that way. Because I have HBO Max, but I know I'll definitely be watching it.
Yeah, I'll be watching it too. The whole library is awesome.
All right, so we're gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Please continue, like, subscribe, follow us. Well, you can't follow us yet, but yeah, just follow us on here.
Follow us on Facebook. Dwayne
No,
said follow us on Facebook.
No, don't do that because my joint is private.
Yeah.
He said it's private.
Maybe in the future I'll probably make something else. But all right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. This is the Wrestling Conference.